Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Embiid. Clock at 6. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Lets the three fly. That one doesn't drop. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Bridges. There's the block.
And he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Back to Embiid. Shoots it from the corner. And it's Embiid again missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Nesmith. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Nesmith's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch and shoot situation.
Here's Levine. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Here's Levine for 3.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Now the Knicks with it. It's Quickly with a drive. Here's Holmgren. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's Levine with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Still without a basket in the game. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
That one goes. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Levine, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Quickly. The kick to Hunter. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Hunter's got 5 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lowry, good.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Hunter, the screen. The 3-ball. Knipple with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The 3. Up again. Here's Levine for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Levine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive play.
Now here's Hunter. He's got 5. The Bucks trail by 5. Miller outside from deep. The Knicks with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing. On them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Yeah, as you know, as Holmgren adds weight and strength year after year, he just becomes a bigger problem for opponents.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Milwaukee. 8-point game. Miller outside. And he dunks it down.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Here's Levine, following the bucket by the Knicks. The 3 is up. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Miller. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, VA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, BA, 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Levine. Here's Murray Boyles. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Stewart outside. Outside Whitmore. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 7. Lowry with it. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Right side Hield. The 3. The rebound by Embiid. And Levine has got the ball here for the Bucks. And the dunk by Levine.
Levine has that buoyant bounce. He just looks like he's floating when he goes up top.
Outside man. Here's Whitmore. Off target at the rim. DeAndre Hunter. He's been the guy making things happen for the New York Knicks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Guys, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. From the stripe, and it's Holmgren missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Lowry surveys the D. Miller outside. Shoots over Neesmith. Miller can't get it to go. New York leading by 5. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Now here's Bridges. Still without a bucket. Levine comes with the double team. On the wing quickly. Lowry with a steal.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
Pass to Levine. The rebound by Neesmith.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Murray Boyles. Whitmore defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine. That one rolls around and rims out.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Payton. Pass to Knipple. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And the three-pointer goes.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Back to Payton. Pass to Knipple. Over quickly. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Knicks leading by 12. Outside Hunter. Now Nurkic. Some solid defense from Cornette. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Miller. The rebound by Stewart.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Bridges with it. Payton covering. Jacks up a 3. Bridges misses. So it's Milwaukee now. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Outside Hunter. Deflected. Here's Murray Boyles. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it. And here's Hunter from the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Here's Knippel. The rebound by Stewart.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Now man. Neesmith on the wing. There's the triple. That one no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Levine. Embiid inside. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Strong move and a little spicy too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Now here's Holmgren. It's a 13-point game. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, there's such a smoothness to his game. What a soft finger roll.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Here's Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the break. And here's Holmgren. He's got 11. And here's Neesmith. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Wade. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Here's Payton. Pass to Wade. Second chance effort. Payton, no good. Knicks leading by 15. Now here's Hield. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Levine. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Outside Neesmith. Back to Holmgren. It'll count. And so it's New York with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Bucks trail by 16. Outside Levine. Here's Embiid. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Outside Payton. To the middle. Stolen by Quickly. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. The ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Substitution for your Bucks. Miller.
Bridges, left side. Outside Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Quickly with the ball. He's picked up by Miller. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Lowry. Miller outside from deep three-point land. The Knicks pull it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Hunter, good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Back-to-back threes here. Levine with a beautiful shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Now here's Bridges. No points yet. Pass to Holmgren. Launches it. Miller pulls it in. Bucks trail by 20. Embiid, high post. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Embiid's got 6 points.
Yeah, running the offense, just one of Lowry's many talents.
Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Let's go with a three. Holmgren with another miss. Lowry with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by New York.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
It's good.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Here's Miller. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Hunter. No good there. Off the double clutch. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Robbed. There's Neesmith with a three. Sinks the tray. Neesmith's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what Neesmith does extremely well. Stretch the floor.
Here's Levine. The rebound by Bridges. New York leading by 23. 4-3. Neesmith. Quickly, right side. Pass to Holmgren. For three. And that one's off. His fifth miss in 11 tries. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Holmgren. Embiid can't hit.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Smooth sailing for New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Whitmore. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Whitmore's got 6 points. Milwaukee with the ball. Over to the left wing. Here's Cornette. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And finished off by Stewart.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And Lowry puts up a deep three. And another miss by Milwaukee. And here's New York now. They're on a 16-5 run. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So it's the Knicks now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The drive by Man. Out to Hield.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
Lowry, no good. And here's New York now. Back to Man. Takes a three. Pure from three-point range. Man's got his 2nd basket on the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Lowry. 4 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Miller. He's off on the layup.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
His man. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
You have to praise and respect Trey Mann's work ethic. I mean, he's taken what he's been given in this league and really worked hard to earn more. You know, that's exactly what coaches like to see.
He hits the 2nd from the line. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Cornette can't hit. Whitmore with it. Fires it from 18. That shot off. And so it's the New York Knicks building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Defense is set. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now here's Man. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Man. New York working the ball around now. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Wade.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Pass to Whitmore. To the inside. And here's Stewart. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now Cornette. The rebound by Man.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Pass to Whitmore. And the layup is good off the glass.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
To the right side. And here's Knipple from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
On the wing Man. Back to Whitmore. Left side Healed. Shot clock at 5. And that one comes up a bit short.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Cornette. Out to Lowry. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Knicks ball.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Outside Healed. It's picked off. And they're pushing it up. Lowry, a good look. The rebound by Stewart.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
They get the rebound. Pass to Nurkic. Another shot. Sinks that one from the post. Nurkic has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
It's stolen by Nurkic. Now Whitmore. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Lowry with it, and it's Healed picking him up. Here's Cornette driving in.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
And it's Whitmore missing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the paint. Here's Cornette. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Stewart. Back to Whitmore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Healed. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You know, it's like a sixth sense for Healed. Always knows when time is running short.
To the left wing. Here's Cornette. Corner shot. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's man. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you'd change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Here's man. Jackson outside. Back to man. Wide open. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 9, Corey Joseph.
Left side Williams. Pass to Knipple. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Joseph.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Healed. .152 left in the game. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Here's Levine. And there's the drive. And Levine, throw it down.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Chet Holmgren.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Here's New York. They're on a 13-5 run. Quickly with the ball. 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 3, Trey Mann.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Nice move. And Levine with the lay-in.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Here's Tyson. And so it's the Knicks taking care of